On this episode of My Pick 10 Series, Episode 2, we've got Summer Movie Funsiez. And this be like... Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, Summer Movie Funsiez. It's summertime and we're in that kind of mood to enjoy some movies that are inspired in the summertime. It is getting close, unfortunately, to the end of summer, so I thought, why not? Let's talk some summer fun in the cinema. Let's go. What better way to start the summer than to be chased down and brutally stalked and murdered by our own machinery? You know? Why not? Let's get run over by trucks and vending machines and soda machines and ATMs that call you an asshole. I love that cameo. Stephen King. Hey, honey, this machine just called me an asshole. I love that scene. It's hilarious. I love Maximum Overdrive, okay? It is considered a B movie. And you know what? It's definitely a guilty pleasure. And it's not one of Stephen King's best, but hey, I did hear through the grapevine that he was in fact on some substances while making this movie, and it definitely kind of shows. But nonetheless, I enjoy this one. This is a summery, good, all kinds of fun. We just went from murderous machines to gigantic worms in the ground. I love Tremors, okay? Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, dynamic duo. I absolutely love these two. They are hilarious, and I love everything about this movie. It probably is considered a B movie, but not to me. I'm sorry, but no. There's some nostalgia to this one. I just remember I was baffled by the fact that my cousin could watch Scream. We watched Scream 2 all of the time. Like, every single time we saw each other, we watched Scream 2. So I probably know that movie frontwards, backwards, every which way. But when we went to rent this movie, Tremors, she was terrified, absolutely terrified of these worms. And she had to have it turned off. I thought this was hysterical. The fact that this can never happen in a million years, okay? The graboids will never happen, okay? But yet she was terrified. Although Scream 2 could kind of be realistic because there are in fact psychopaths out there that have done what has been done in that movie. But anyway, I digress. I absolutely love Tremors. It is an absolute blasty blast. I think Kevin Bacon is at his top game in this movie. I think Val is just the bee's knees, okay? I even have a Walter Chang's t-shirt because I absolutely love this movie. And Reba McEntire's a badass in this. And I also love her song at the very end. Why not tonight? Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. I love the fuzzy dogs. I love Summer Catch. We have an all-star cast in this one, in my opinion. Matthew Lillard, Freddie Prinze Jr., Jessica Biel, Mark Blucas, Brittany Murphy, Xena Gray, Beverly D'Angelo is even in here as well. I mean, I'm probably missing some. Oh, Brian Dennehy. Oh my god, he plays as the coach, and he is absolutely... Oh, and Fred Ward is in this one as well. We were just talking about Tremors. How hilarious is that? I didn't even plan that. But anyway, I love this movie. It is definitely for the summer, and yes, there is summer in the title. Ha ha ha, hee hee hee. I just love this movie. It is about an insecure guy who has dreams, but he's afraid to have these dreams because he believes that he is destined to have the same fate as his father. But he has talent. He has a lot of talent. But he's so afraid to just go out there and take the chances. That's why I love Jessica Biel's, her character's one phrase in here. If you want big rewards, you gotta take big risks. I love that. And I still go by that. I absolutely love this movie. Matthew Lillard, Billy Brubaker, he is an absolute... He is a doll. I love his character. And just Freddie Prinze and Matthew Lillard together, like, there is a bromance there, okay? You can tell the chemistry from a million miles away. They have an absolute beautiful bromance, and I wish they did more movies together. I know that we have this one, and then we have, of course, Scooby-Doo, but I wish that there was more, because they definitely could have had a Chris Farley, David Spade thing going on, because they were brilliant. I love the soundtrack to this as well. I actually owned it back in the day, when we still had physical media, you know, I had the CD, and I absolutely loved it, still enjoy it. I will still enjoy it, even if it's digitally, okay? Anyway, I absolutely love this movie. I know I keep saying that, but I recommend it, and I think you will have fun with it as well. 'Cause it's a cruel summer when you go. Yeah, Blue Crush. I always enjoy myself when I watch this movie. There is just something about Kate Bosworth in this movie. She is an ass kicker. She is a bull crusher. I absolutely love it. She plays as a surfer in Hawaii, which, hello, if you know me, I absolutely adore Hawaii. I love everything about it. I want to know everything about it. But I still haven't gone yet. Hey, it's still on the bucket list. Anywhoozin. Blue Crush is an absolute blasty blast. It is about a girl, again, kind of coincides with the last one we just talked about, Summer Catch. She has dreams, and she allows herself to get in the way. She kind of self-sabotages, and she is very talented, just like our last character, like in Summer Catch. They are both, I think they should get together. They should have a meeting together, and I feel like they could just talk it out. They could, have a therapy session. They would probably find some common ground and become best friends, like stepbrother style. But anyway, it's such a good movie. She basically has to play as mama, backseat mama, like I like to call it, to her sister Penny, who is an absolute terror at times. Because she has to keep following this girl around to make sure that she actually goes to school. She has to make sure that she is, getting some education. But yet she keeps fighting her, and she keeps wanting to be a troublemaker, and she keeps wanting to do her own thing. Even though she's trying to keep her in line, she's trying to keep herself in line. I mean, that's a lot to do all at once. And then she's got Michelle Rodriguez, her character. She's on her ass trying to get her in line as well, which actually she does need it. I feel like on her own she would probably just give up and just, be a beach bum, a beach baby, beach bunny, and probably just enjoy the water and surf. But that is not in her cards. She is on to bigger and better things, and that's where this goes, and that's why it is amazing, because she does her damn thing, and she nails it, she kills it, she slays it, boom! Enjoy this movie. Now the song goes, I've had the time of my life, and let me tell you, I have the time of my life when I watch Dirty Dancing. This movie is just, it's got summer all over it, okay? It is definitely a summer fun kind of movie, and it is hot. Hot, hot, hot. There's a reason why it is called Dirty Dancing. I mean, look at Patrick Swayze. There is a reason why we love watching this movie. Look at Patrick Swayze. Johnny frickin' Castle. He is a dreamboat. He is the absolute epitome of eye candy. He is the absolute definition of eye candy. And I feel like we all can relate to the main character, Baby, aka Frances, aka we will just call her Baby. I enjoyed this film so very much. It is entertainment in every way possible. It is about insecure girl. That seems to be the theme of the century, wouldn't you say? It usually is some kind of relatable character that is the main character. It's a journey, it's an adventure, because she's with her family. She is questioning herself, she's questioning her confidence, her self-esteem, everything. And this man just brings it out of her, like, just brings out this amazing person that she had inside of her all along, but he managed to just open her up and just make her this incredible person that she always has been from the very start, but she just didn't know how to do it on her own. And let me tell you, Johnny Castle he's that guy. He is that guy. This is one hell of a summer movie film. You know what I mean, Vern? I love this movie. Ernest Goes to Camp. If you haven't seen this one, I highly recommend. There's just so much fun. He is trying to be one of the camp counselors. He's striving for it. He dreams about it. At the very beginning, he is just the maintenance guy. He is helping out in every way that he can, and he is, of course, a goober. He does get into some shenanigans, as per usual. There are these kids that come in. They are the outcasts, unfortunately. They are the troublemakers. They try to make trouble with Ernest, but in the very end, they end up discovering that he's the one person that actually gave them a chance. Did not judge them, did not have any pre-assumptions, anything. He treated them like every other kid in the camp, and they see that. They see that he didn't treat them any differently. And there's a couple of things going on here. There is the Native American aspect of it. They do have the Native American lore. They tell a fantastic story about, I can't even get into it, but there's a really cool story. And it also it coincides with the story itself. And then there's also the fact that they are trying to take the land from this camp, and so they have to fight for that. So they're working together as a team, everybody, all of the kids, even though it was these kids versus those kids, the outcasts, and they end up all working together, and Ernest ends up actually saving the day. He is a hero. He's a hero. Ernest is a hero, and he's also a goober, but we love him for it. You know what I mean, Vern? This could be the perfect getaway, if you ask me. You get to go to a camp, you get to watch some snotty-nosed kids, you get to be stalked by a maniac that will either cut you in half with a machete, or, just scare the living daylights out of you when you're trying to take a nap in a boat and you get attacked. But, so this is Friday the 13th, I absolutely, of course, as a horror fan, I think it's a deadlock when you say that you love Friday the 13th, because it kind of goes hand in hand with loving the genre, because Friday the 13th is one of those movies that you couldn't help but to watch when you were younger, and you probably shouldn't have been watching it, because that's how it was for me. I was afraid of this hockey mask wielding psychopath as a kid, but now I love him, and he is a horror icon. But, of course, we are talking about the first one, so it's the lovely, incredible mommy dearest, Mrs. Voorhees, Mrs. Pamela Voorhees. She was an amazing killer. Isn't that what Randy says? Of course. Yes, I do think that she was a very good killer. She only made it for one installment, and she got her freaking head cut off, but that's beyond the point. She just wanted to be a concerned mummy that was seeking revenge because the camp counselors couldn't keep it in their pants, and they couldn't watch the kids long enough for them to not drown. Like, literally right in front of them. But, yes, besides all of that, this is some summer fun in a movie, Camp Crystal Lake, it's the place to be for the summer. Speaking of another place to be, why not go to Amity, where you can have all the fun in the world swimming with a rogue shark that could very well rip you to shreds and haunt your very dreams, and also destroy your boat. Yes, we are talking about Jaws. In my opinion, one of the best films ever made in cinema history. Now, I feel that we question this, but there are many reasons why this movie just works. And especially for the summer, because we've got the seasonal island that only really strives and thrives in the summer, and then we have something that is getting in the way of that. Two ways in one, actually, because Chief Brody, all he wants to do is his job. That is all. He just wants to do his job, and he's got something in the way of that. And that, my friends, is a shark named Bruce. He will fuck up your life, okay? He is not here to be your friend. He wants to use you like you are a chew toy. Especially Quint. That poor man. He definitely became a chew toy. Humor aside, these actors are on a whole other level when they are in a room together. And I did hear that Richard Dreyfuss, unfortunately, did not always get along with Robert Shaw. And here's the weird part of it, though. You could see it. You could feel it. Even with the characters. Matt Hooper and Quint, they did not get along whatsoever, and you could feel that as well. And the odd thing about it is it worked. Oh boy, did it work. And then you've got Chief Brody. He feels like the outsider, because he knows nothing about sharks. He knows nothing about the water. He wants to stay away from the water. But he's the one, in the end, who ends up whooping this shark's ass. Okay? He made it his bitch. And he definitely made him smile. That is for sure. There's really no good segue into this one. I mean, it does actually have a shark. It does. And it actually is a really funny story in the movie, because when Leonardo DiCaprio is trying to tell the story about how he ends up catching this shark and he kills it, and he makes it seem like it's so much more than what it actually is, because he just has to look manly in front of this group of people. But yes, we are talking about The Beach. And I feel like this one is a very good, summery good time, because it is, in fact, it's beachy. It's beachy. What's more summer than that? But I love the concept of this movie. He ends up going to travel, and he is told about this amazing beach. He is given a map that shows him how to get to said beach, and it is a secret. It is not meant to be told to anyone, because there will be consequences if it is actually, in fact, told to anybody. And yes, there are consequences. I mean, of course, you're gonna want to be Mr. Popular, and you're gonna want to be that one person that's like, well, I've got something for you. I mean, he's eyeing down this girl, he wants to look impressive to her, so he, of course, tells other people about this beach. And they end up traveling together. They find this beach. They thrive for a while. And then, for some odd reason, he ends up making a copy of this map. And his other friends find it, and they go to the beach. And then there's even more consequences. And, I mean, if a secret is a secret, then why is it a secret? You know? But anyway, it's a really fun film. I don't even know what genre to put it under. I guess you could put it under drama thriller, but I don't even really consider it a thriller. Definitely a drama for sure. There is some like sprinkles of comedy, because Leo just has to be a goofball at times in this movie. There's like a video game simulation, because he's just going a little out of his mind, a little bonkers at times in this movie, but it works. It works for this movie. I definitely recommend it because it is fun. It is very fun. I wish that Leo got more recognized for this film, and I don't understand why it's not talked about, because I enjoy it. It is definitely a beachy old good time. Now picture this. You just got married, you're on your honeymoon, you are in the most beautiful location you could possibly imagine, and then you get a ding on your phone and you read an article that is absolutely terrifying, and you don't even realize that the people that you have been conversing with, they very well could possibly be, I don't know, psychopaths? Yes, we are talking about A Perfect Getaway. I don't understand why this movie is not talked about more, because it is brilliant, it is perfection, and I did not see the twist at the end. I didn't see it coming. I mean, if any of you that has seen this movie, if you saw that twist, kudos, because you are a mother effing genius if you saw that coming. I mean, I thought that it was one way when it was another, and then my brain was trying to connect everything, and first it was like, no, this one, no, that one, no, it's that couple, no, it's that couple, no, that couple seems strange, what about them? But then it ends up completely being a couple that I did not necessarily, I didn't expect it, because the way that they were presenting this couple, they made you believe that they were the main characters, but they really actually were not. It was like the perspective that they used, the POV that they used, was just brilliant, in my opinion. I loved all of the actors that played in it. They played their part, okay, because I didn't guess it. I just didn't. And maybe it was because what tricked me was Timothy Olyphant is in this movie, and I kept thinking, ooh, he was perfect as Mickey in Scream 2. I wonder if he's gonna be playing into that, like, kind of psycho kind of character, and it just did not go that way. And the way that Timothy presented his character, it laid out little breadcrumbs, making us think that he very well could have been that character, but he was not. Oh, he was not. And then we have Mila Jovovich, which she came off as Little Miss Innocent Sunshine and Rainbows and Butterflies. Did not see that coming. And we have Marley Shelton, which she was a little wild card. I literally thought that she very well could have as well. And I cannot remember that one guy's name. I know it's Cam. I believe his first name is Cam. His actual name, I can't remember. And then Steve Zahn. Oh, you know what? I want to give him a round of applause, because Steve Zahn was amazing. He nailed it. He was incredible. The setup of this, oh my god, like words can't even describe how good this movie is. And if you haven't seen it, it is a jolly good time. I give it more than 10 stars because the whodunit, everything in it was just presented beautifully and wonderfully. Kudos. Well, folks, that is all that I have for you. Those are my 10 picks for summer movie funsies. I hope you enjoyed all of them, and I do want to hear about your picks as well, so do leave some in the comments down below. Some William Shatner there. Will you enjoy this, please? Anyway, stay geeky for movies, my friends.